Yo, what's going on? We're live. Going straight into it today without the countdown because I'm in a trade. So I wanted to keep recording that. I'm out on the Take Profit Trader Pro account, but I'm still in on the that one. News-wise, nothing to worry about today. For the morning session, at least, you got Canadian CPI later on, just before the New York session open. Other than that, nothing else really going on. Quick gander at the news for the week. Tuesday, nothing major on Tuesday. It'll be a nice choppy day then tomorrow. Wednesday we've got the UK CPI, which will be ridiculously high as always. We've got the FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday afternoon. And Thursday is where it gets interesting. We have got non-farm payroll. News is all over the place. Friday we've got PMI. Cool. So yeah, it looks like Thursday and Friday are going to be pretty hectic news wise, but the rest of the week isn't much going on other than Wednesday afternoon. Come on, I'd like to be out of this really before London Open. I don't think we'll get it, but well, we've got 2 minutes till London Open. I'm not loving how long this is sitting at this level. Oh, when did I enter? 20 past. Yeah, 40 minutes ago I've been in this trade. Out on the Take Profit Trader Pro account because I'm dealing with obviously that intraday drawdown. So any once I'm getting to like 75% of the way there in the trade, I need to be trading aggressively, which I did. Quite a good exit to be honest, considering. As yeah, I mean if this come back or stop me out, eats into my drawdown on it, so playing it safe on that one. And left open on the top step one. Oh, good morning. I'm in the same trade on NQs as ours. Yeah, I know, man. I was expecting a bit more of a quicker reaction. But bouncing between this large aggressive buy here, bouncing between that. But I still feel good about it. There's a lot of aggressive buyers up here with no follow through. So for me, that means we're gonna get a bit of a sell off. And my target, I'll push my target a little bit. Well, I don't know if you ever do this, but I've started dragging like volume profiles on sort of swing highs and lows. And yeah, my profit target on the top step one is basically the value area high of this swing. Sort of, I think we'll come back and eat into this more. I'm sort of bearish on the day to be honest, but or at least on the week. So yeah, that's the idea, right? London is open. Once we hit where my original take profit was, I'll trail. Go out original stop loss. Take profit. Out original take profit. Nice. First trade on the take profit trader account then. First trade copy trade in 7 accounts. And yeah, win, which is ideal. Pure barcode. Target in previous day, value high and NQ. Okay, yeah. Basic supply zone. Okay, nice, man. There we go. Hit the extra that I was pushing for, but I can't bear trading this this take profit trader account safely though. With the intraday drawdown, having to trail constantly is going to be irritating. I do like to just have my set take profits and just leave it to hit it, but gotta be aggressive on this until we get out of the intraday stuff. I've got until what, 4,500 until we're out of that intraday. That'll be nice and slow, but that's fun. Right, let's total it up. Let's total it up. $108.57. Double check that's on all the accounts. Yeah, comes up by 6. 651 on top step. Then if I add on the take off trader ones, 225. $876 then that trade. Nice. That was my preferred trade of the day, to be honest. I was liking the look of a long from the previous week value area low, because I was expecting us to get up to the value area high. But it sort of front run me a bit, so in fact, did I ever cancel that on yeah, I did. The intraday, yeah, man. The first initial buffer zone. So your whatever the drawdown was on the challenge account is your intraday drawdown, basically. So yeah, I've got 4,500 to get past with the intraday. You have to hit 1-to-1s, really. Yeah, man, that's it. So yeah, targets are 1-to-1s, and as soon as I'm sort of 75% of the way there, I'm trading aggressive behind. And if I'm hitting 0.8 or something on them, fine. Take a little longer, but value looks nice, mate. Yeah, I don't know how keen I am now, because I think I'm bearish on the day. So yeah, my thought was get reaction off here, but then short from up here. But now we've short from up here. If we do come down here, I don't know if I want to take it. But it lined up quite nicely with the current day point of control, previous week value area low. Oh, what's going on here, man? Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, Ward literally tapped that value area high to what, tick? To the tick. 1 tick into it. Right, let's join on my trade quickly before I forget. Yeah, I don't really tend to look for more than a 1-to-1 these days anyway. I was pushing that one a little bit. What was the actual I got a 1.1 out of it, but I was looking at 790.50. I think it was only an extra point. Yeah, it would have been a 1.3 if I got it, but You never trust the London Opens, man. You get scary moves with that, so I don't love holding into the Open. Monday, good way to start the week though. I love starting on a win. $2.24. I thought it was Asia. It was before London, wasn't it? Keyboard's fucking dodgy, man. My wire's not working. Eight, 7, 6. Right, one. Just added a note that this is the first day on the Take Profit Trader account. One new trader. Plus, I'm now risking $100 per trade. Keyboard charged us up like yesterday. One new Take Profit Trader, 150k pro, and $100 risk per trade on top step. Nice. So, just so I know when I go back and look, right, this is what the difference was while I started making more money. I am though, as it stands right this second, almost break even on the year. That's got to deserve a hitting the like button, surely. Oh, it's funded account gone. I think it was cursed. Oh, Ward, unlucky, man. I mean, I didn't get anywhere with that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. $100 risk, mate. That's it, man. That's it. I started off $50 risk earlier in the year, didn't I? And been slowly building up, and now I'm at 100. And I've still got 100 is still very conservative, so yeah, I'm feeling better with the strategy, so I'm happy to risk a bit more. I was doing great with just that one for some reason. Oh yeah, you're not rotating them, aren't you, rather than copy trading. It's weird, isn't it? How one account can be cursed. I completely get you. I've sort of got a thing at the minute where I seem to have a better trading day if I'm drinking out of my brown mug than I do my other mug. And now I only drink out my brown mug on trading days. Break even on the year. What a year. But obviously the extra accounts have helped massively with that, and yeah, slowly risking more as well. Right, just double check that. Out of everything. 17th. Cancel field, positions, none. No open P now, nice. I mean, if we're pushing up, I don't have any levels really. Previous week point of control was miles away. But I think I'm still bearish on the week. So I wouldn't mind if we push up a bit more, just if we fall back under this this value area high, I might look to go short again from it, to be honest. See how the current day value area plays out, I think. Ward, how you been though, man? How's life? Bet you're still busy as ever, aren't you? Bet the brownie stuff gets busy this time of year, doesn't it? Like a penis, to be fair. Mrs. Heavily pregnant. Oh yeah, she will be now. You can't have long left, I wouldn't have thought, would you? When are you due? It's like I'm trying to raise kids. Trade also, yeah, man. That's fucking. It must be hard. It must be hard. I thought I was busy before having a kid. I can see me being even busier now. Getting on, but yeah, man, not too bad, not too bad. Business is alright. Baby's alright. Having the last few days was having a bit of a sleep regression, so sort of about a week of shitty nights, but last one was actually not too bad. Last one's fun, man. Be a nice addition for the new year. But I found out literally a couple of days ago that we're moving next month, well, in 2 weeks. So yeah, I need to start packing. Landlord's setting up, and yeah, we've secured somewhere else, and yeah, we get the keys on the 1st of December. We've got to be out of this place on the 16th of December, and I haven't packed fucking anything. So basically, the next 2 weeks is just gonna be get a trade in the morning if I can, but then just focus on packing, sorting out this place, getting organised basically. Then the first week of December, I think I'm not going to trade or stream at all. And just focus on that. Yeah, I want to paint the hallway because the hallway is a bit of a shitty wallpaper. I'm going to get that painted, carpet clean, the carpets and shit like that. And then obviously move in and unpack and and set up Christmas decorations and be a bit mental. Get a bigger place. Yes. Well, in terms of bedrooms, no, still a 2-bed. But the actual, like, in terms of space, we're getting way more. We get a dining room as well as a living room, and a conservatory as well. And yeah, still got a garden. I think there's a pond in the garden as well. Not very big pond, literally probably about this big of a pond. But there's a pond, which I'll have to cover up because I have a kid now, so. And a less maintenance garden as well. It's astroturf down in the garden, and there isn't 3 or 4 trees in the garden like I've got now, and that just fucking leaves everywhere all year round. So yeah, less maintenance garden, bigger bathroom, which is always nice. Gas central heating as well. Get away from these stupidly expensive electric heaters that we have. Honestly, I think we'll save a couple £100 a year just on the just being gas. Gift for Christmas, yeah, man, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. But yeah, so it means because my desk at the minute is in our spare bedroom, as well as a couple of wardrobes, a freezer, tumble dryer, like just crap basically. So in the new place, we'll be able to have the second bedroom as little one's bedroom. It's got built-in wardrobes, so we don't need the wardrobes, and in the conservatory is like a little utility bit where we can have our tumble dryer, washing machine, and all that sort of crap. And my desk is going to go in the conservatory as well, so a lot more space for the extra bits that we have. And yeah, we can have like a dining table in the dining room with a little high chair, like makes so much more sense. And it's only a little bit more expensive a month, so thought it's a good price really. Yes, looking forward to it being done. I can't stand moving house. We've only been in this place just over a year. The landlord was like, oh yeah, we're selling. Yes, looking forward to it being done. And we'll have a couple of weeks off for Christmas. Should be nice. Well, I bet it's been lovely, innit? Taking all them payouts. Must be mad. Then we'll try selling up soon. Oh yeah, no, I'm worried that we're gonna get into this place, and then a few months later it'd be, oh yeah, we're selling. Hoping not, but government's just making it harder and harder for landlords, aren't they? So it's gonna be only the big landlords, I think, will hang around. Well, baby at the minute, yeah, man, fair play. I say it's nice taking 1 power, but yeah, to be able to take like sort of 3, 4, 5 powers on the trot, all decent amounts as well, is yeah, that's mad, mate. That's mad. Having tax money just wanting to be spent in another account. Yeah, it's better to be organised though and keep it completely separate from day one. Otherwise, yeah, you'll spend it, and then when you actually need to end up paying the bill, you'll regret not keeping it to one side. Ward, how are you doing it? Are you doing it through just self-assessment, or are you doing it through like limited company, or? I suppose it's probably not worth the limited company route until you know for sure you're getting that sort of regular powers that often. 90 odd on the book. That on all income, but got a load of write-offs with props, etc. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Limit company already, my tax is hopping all over the place. But your accountant's loving it though. Set up a little sim long. Don't feel confident enough for the fundeds, but room. Working at Dom's again for a few months recently, yeah. Almost hit a massive cow, so I sacked it off. Done what? Dominoes? When you say almost hit a massive cow, is that you almost drove into a cow while you were driving a delivery, or a customer pissed you off that was a massive cow and you almost smacked her? I can see it quite easily being both, so. They pay alright though, don't they, Domino's? To be fair, I think I would generally appreciate the free or cheap pizza more than I would the hourly rate. Love Domino's. break even on this. This old mate on us just wanted to get out of the house a bit. Outbreak even on that. I don't know why I've got two pro accounts set up on here. I don't have two pro accounts. At first I thought, oh sweet, they've obviously just given me one by mistake. But on my Take Profit Trader dashboard there's only one, so even if I started trading this other one, and I wouldn't ever be able to take a payout on it, so I need to email them and get them to get rid of it, because I'm going to end up selecting the wrong one and taking a trade on the wrong one at some point, so. I'm having a nice day, have a good one. See you later, man. Yeah, better to call it if you're having a shitty day, man. Don't sit there and keep plugging away at it. Go and enjoy your day, man, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. If not, I'll see you when I see you, man. Yeah, cheers for stopping by. Have a good one, Mush. London session now, mate. I find it better. I mean, but I'm in the UK, so for me, like, and life, it's easier. But I'd much rather be done by like 10 a.m. and then have the day to myself. Yeah, works out better for like the missus, and missus prefers it. We can go out and do shit and not be back for like lunchtime. And I feel like I've been training better during the late Asia London session, so I was finding myself, I was taking a trade or two in the Asia London session and then streaming the New York session, just because that's the stress session that I've always streamed. And then I either wouldn't take a trade, or I'd just be sim trading, or I'd end up taking a loss on what was a good morning sort of thing. So I'd rather just flip to stream in the London session, because yeah, I'm taking most of my trades there. Yeah, I'd rather be done nice and early. I think it'd be interesting to see how we play here. I'd be quite interested to see if we break down back below the previous day value area high, maybe break this level. I wouldn't mind a break and retest of the previous day value area high again. If to be fun support here and push up, then I'll probably call it, to be honest. Call it a day, because there's nothing up here for me for a good while, so no levels that I like the look of. I might try and under myself. I've only ever traded New York AM. Yeah, it's weird getting used to it, but for me, now I'm doing like volume profile, and I'm starting to look at order flow and stuff as well. Where Asia and London moves a lot slower, it's a lot easier for me to read. I'm sort of able to read it better, get a better feel for what's going on. I can actually sort of not necessarily take my time and think about it, but I just have more time to sort of think over the sort of idea that I like, whatever. When obviously you'll know that New York AM is just boom, 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 boom. You get a split-second wick entry at a level that you like, and that's it. Like, there's no, it doesn't hang around, does it? Well, like this, like at the minute, I'm thinking, oh, it'd be good if we broke down here, broke this low, basically get into another short position, same entry, and look to short it down. And I have time to think about that. If this was New York AM session, it would have done it by now and would be all the way down here. So that's what I like. It's slower, more boring, but that's kind of like the plus for me, is gives you a bit more time to actually take action rather than just sit there and it happen without you. And also as well, with New York AM, it can just absolutely blast through levels that you've been eyeing up as well, with no hesitation. It does that sometimes in London, but nowhere near as often. Yeah, Brad, if you're from the UK as well, if you can be done and dusted in the London session and then have the rest of the day free, it's definitely nice. I think you'll enjoy it. I just realised I think I've moved my line by mistake. Found that your win rate, etc. is better in London. UK just thought, you know, to get done trading in the morning is nice to kind of hate waiting most of the day to trade. Yeah, man, like we was finding like we would go out and do something, me and the missus, and it'd be, oh no, we can't go and do this because we've got to be back for 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just dictated what you wanted to do for the day. So win rate wise, yes, I mean, I've been trading better the last few months, and it's the last few months that I've been trading the London session more. I'll try and have a look. So yeah, maybe from middle of August. So you've got the sessions here, obviously it's mostly in New York AM. So yeah, from sort of middle of August, I was just like I started trading the other sessions more. So let's then have a look at my right, August is over here. I mean, July wasn't too bad. I don't know what happened in September. But yeah, earlier in the year, I was trading different strategies, so it's difficult to compare. To be honest, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely been taking more trades. I can't remember when I started doing volume profile. I think it was around sort of June time. Maybe July. And yeah, I've been sort of taking more trades. August I took 16, September 12, but yeah, October 18, this month, November, I'm at 15 and we're, what, halfway through the month? I think this is the main difference here, is that the more trades I've been feeling more confident getting into the trades, so I'm sort of happy to take more. And I think probably since, in my memory, it feels like October I've been really sort of focusing on the London session more. So I had a baby Wednesday the 1st. So I had a month off work in October, so I was looking at basically when I'm up at 2 a.m. Doing a feed for the baby, changing his ass, whatever. I would then, as I'm setting him back down, be looking at the markets and would sometimes take a trade, but would normally be setting up for the day, and then yeah, sort of 6:30ish, I'd be sitting on the computer looking at taking trades. And obviously I didn't start really trading until halfway into the month, but yeah, since then was when I've really been focusing on London. And I mean, win rate seems to be similar, to be fair, but 62%, 66%, October 66%, November so far 60%. Don't focus too much on P&L because I've been adding accounts and stuff and risking more, so P&L is pretty much irrelevant. But total number of trades and the win rate, I think, is the most important thing. Yeah, I've been trading more, been feeling more confident going into trades. Work a job alongside trading, and yeah, man, I got 2 jobs. During Monday to Friday I work early mornings, just for a couple of hours a day. So I'm at work at, I get up about 3:30, I'm at work for about 3:45, and I'm back by sort of 6:30. And then I work Saturday and Sunday sort of 6 till 12, 6 till lunchtime, 6 a.m. to lunchtime. So I do 7 days a week, but yeah, it means I can I've got the weekdays free to trade. Ideally, at some point, I'd like to drop one of them, at least. But I had a really good 2024. I ran the funded accounts up to about 9k in total over all 3. But then, yeah, start of the year, I just had a really shitty start of the year. I was doing like an EMA strategy. It wasn't sort of stopped working because Trump come in and started tweeting this, tweeting that, tariff this, tariff that. Lots of volatility, lots of chop, and the strategy I was doing wasn't working. So I spent a little while figuring out a new strategy, what I wanted to do, and now I'm doing volume profile. Started to include order flow into that, which I've been finding a lot better, and I think that sort of works most conditions, really. Doesn't matter if it's choppy, doesn't matter if it's trending. I can find trades, which is sort of what I wanted. And yeah, I've only really been doing that the last few months. So I've slowly built up my profits, got out of the drawdown that I was in, and I'm hoping come January time I can start taking sort of regular payouts. If I start to take regular payouts for a few months, I might consider leaving one of my jobs. I don't enjoy getting up at 3:30 a.m. to work every day, so that'd be nice. It's looking like, I mean, we need to break this high really, but it's looking like we're long on the session then, doesn't it? Found support at the value area high. I was hoping to sort of break back into that, but yeah, looks like we found support and we're off. Oh, I've got a little limit order set up. Real long, I don't think I'll get filled, to be honest, but... Now we've tested the value area high, we pushed above. Seeing if I can jump in at this where this large aggressive buyer is. Lewis, yo man. I'm just gonna say hello before I get to work. Nice mate. How you doing? How you doing? How was your weekend? Oh, you've been a long time. Coach Calvin, how you doing, fella? Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? It's been a while. How have you been, man? Saying it right to my eyeballs, doing my head in. How's the house going? What house? What do you mean? Hoping for a nice week so I can clock 2 payouts, but that being said, won't be around too much, so what would be. Busy week then, is it? Yeah, just getting what you can, man. That's all you need is a couple of R up really, innit? And then you'll be set. Right, we are filled on this. Nah, I'm not loving it. In on the funded. Oh, I need to change my risk on this one. How's morning's been? Yeah, man, not too bad. Up 1 hour this morning so far, but I've just entered the second trade, so we'll see. Okay, man, oi. That's what I say, you're trying to lock in a mortgage if I'm... yes, no go on that, man, no go on that. One, they're wanting far too much for this house. It's a shit house. We don't actually really want it, we just don't want to move. So now that's been pared off, we are moving into another rental in a couple of weeks. Get the keys to a new place December 1st. We've got to be out of this place December 16th, so... And I haven't packed a thing. We only literally found out 2 days ago that it was a go. So it's gonna be pretty hectic the next couple of weeks. And yeah, first week of December I'm not going to be trading nor streaming, so I'll go quiet for a week. Where are you moving to? Timbuktu, man. You heard of it? Ideally, we get a nice little pop off this pretty quick, and I want to go break even on it. It's probably my least confident setup, this. Basically just looking for this big aggressive bar to protect his position kind of thing. And it only really works like that if you've got a nice trending session. I might be jumping the gun a little bit with it, but I like to see normally sort of 2 or more. We had a decent one down here somewhere, 95 I think it was, which was respected. Had another one here, so yeah, that's the idea, is basically try and capture a leg of a trend. Yeah, it's probably my least favorite setup. So as soon as we sort of get above halfway to take profit, I'll be breaking even if we get there. I see it like that out there for trading. Probably not great at Timbuktu. No, I've actually checked out the internet for the new place, and I should still be able to get the same quality level internet, so that's all good there. That top set funded, yes man. It's this, what I'm on now is a funded top take profit trader, 150k, which I've only just got first day trading it today, and then I'm copy trading 6 fundeds on the on top step. Think about the Project X news. I saw something about that this morning. They've been having loads of issues, haven't they? What's the news? Is it that they're rumored to be going exclusively top step? Is that right? I'm seeing future trading in a minute. Kind of random, just popped up my feed. King Penguin, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, mate. You're exactly where the algorithm wants you. Glad you're there, man. Yeah, what don't love about this position that I'm in, my stop loss is at the value area high. Maybe we want to come down for another test of that. Not loving that, but MP and Top Step own X amount of it with some professional interest, and now it's Top Step exclusive from New Year very small. Oh man, yeah, I saw that a load of the top geezers on in it Project X have been sacked basically, haven't they? The thing that puts me off about it is literally Top Step are then at their whim can cause issues whenever they want to cause issues, like, oh, your stop loss didn't hit, oh no, you've blown an account, oh wow, from our point of view it looks like it's fine. Have you got any evidence to say otherwise? Do you know what I mean? If they're controlling everything, I don't know, just a bit of a clash of interest for me. Got myself lucky and pulled all my money out when I was up a bit and quit. Any big changes recently? Not really, mate. The normal prop firm dramas and stuff like that, but nothing major happening really in the future space. Activation fees being removed, system issues, minimal spread across 10 products down to 1. It was surely like the activation fee is more of just like an admin fee. I thought the activation fee was just more of like a money maker for the Top Step more than actually what it really cost them. How do you cope with not over leveraging when being in drawdown and when it's been taking quite some time to pass the challenge? I don't know, mate. You just do it. You over leveraging and at that point you're just gambling. You're hoping for the best. I know that, especially when I didn't have a winning strategy. Risking more isn't the way to get any further. Like, I need to be risking less until I get more of a winning strategy. It's going to take longer. You just got to accept that it's going to take longer. Understand that it's going to take longer. Right, I'm going to break even on this. Yeah, just accept that it's going to take longer. But that's like the professional way to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, being a trader full time isn't about just gambling and getting a couple of lucky big wins in. It's about long term consistency, doing the same thing day in day out, and building up your capital that way. I'm trailing this on a Take Profit Trader because of the intraday. Intraday drawdown was like, what, 200 or something then. Don't want to be stopped out break even and lose 200 of drawdown, so happy at break even on the Top Step ones. 325 up on the Take Profit Trader account on the first day, and I want to be stopped out break even on this by the looks of it. Likely to go to an app-based product, much like professional trading. Okay. Yeah, break even on that one. Which is fine. I'm happy with that. I wasn't, like I said, not my favourite setup. Rather be risk off soon as. Sahan, hello, how you doing, man? How you doing? Dominic, very strict rules is the key. If you have very strict rules and there's no room for changing them rules, I think that's the best way to do it. Like, especially when I was in my massive drawdown, I think I probably had a 1 trade a day rule. I think that's very helpful, especially for emotions. You have 1 loss, it's not that big of a deal. Don't trade for the rest of the day. Yes, it's slow, yes, it's boring, but it helps massively with emotions, because the minute you start having 2-3 losses in a row, that's when the emotions really start. And yeah, 1 trade a day is, I think, very good. You have a win, you keep the win. You have a loss, yeah, you have a loss, but you come back clean headed the next day. I think it's a good place to start. That's how I sort of was, and I'm open now to taking more than 1 a day, but I'm on what now, 2 a day, 2 today. But I won't ever take more than 2 losses in a row. If I have 2 losses in a row, that's it, I'm done. Yes, it's very easy to start chasing, especially if you were like up 1 trade, take a loss, second trade, or okay, right, I need to just take one more trade to get that back. You then you take a loss, or it's all right, I need to get back to break even, and you're just constantly chasing your tail. So I think it's limiting how much you're trading, how many trades you're taking. I think it's a good start. And obviously how much you're risking per trade is an easy one. When I didn't have a winning strategy, wanted to be risking no more than 5% of my drawdown. So it allows me to have 20 losses in a row before I'm blowing the account, which means if I take a loss, it's not really affecting me emotionally because I've got so much more room for more losses. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm more risking maybe sort of 7.5, 10% of my drawdown. Happy to be risking that a little bit more because I feel more confident about my strategy, about how I'm trading. Yeah, like Lewis said, if you're on top step, set loss limits, lockouts and stuff like that. The only thing I don't love about that is let's say you're in a trade, it's you're going to be your last trade of the day kind of thing. Your stop loss needs to be down here because that's where your stop loss needs to be per the trade. But your max loss limit puts you here. If you're not sort of clever enough to realize, okay, I need to scale down this trade because otherwise I haven't got enough room for my full stop loss, you're going to get auto liquidated, locked out on the trade on the day, but then it might then go on to be a winner. Do you know what I mean? Like, be careful of situations like that. Just make sure you're risking accordingly to make sure you've got room for your full stop loss. Don't be getting auto liquidated and account locked because you've got it in your settings. If that wasn't your sort of full stop loss size, that makes sense. On TradeDay is real, makes you patient, wait for a good setup because you know it's the only one you can take. Yes, man, that's 100% it. 100% it. And yeah, like emotions wise, so just having a day and then coming back the next day, it's so beneficial to reset the emotions. See you later, King Penguin, mate. Cheers for stopping by. So he's disciplined with working out when it comes to trading. But yeah, I think have rules, write them down on a bit of paper and have them in front of you. And yeah, like for me, it was very easy. Like, I don't take more than one trade a day. This is my specific entry criteria. This is my specific exit criteria. This is exactly where my stop loss is. This is exactly where my take profit is. Because I have such specific rules, I didn't change them. Like I didn't deviate from that. I would have possibly the odd day here and there where it might bend slightly, but for the most part, if you have very strict rules and you have it in your head, no, I stick to them rules no matter what. No matter what's going on, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter if I think it's a good day and I can do more, if it's a bad day, whatever. Just have very strict rules and you just follow them, follow the plan. And yeah, I think it's definitely a good start. And then as you get better, emotion wise, I think you can start to sort of be a bit more lenient on stuff like that. But if you can't like that, you shouldn't be trading. Yeah, I think Lewis, I think that's why I've never done that, but I also am fairly confident in my ability to stick to my rules. Do you know what I mean? I've never had any of the lockout settings set up on any of my brokers or anything, top step or anything like that. $25k account with funded next up 309, profit target 1,500. Would you agree with this? Max 2 trades a day, max risk is 200. with challenge accounts, I tend to be on the more risky side. Like on the last 150k I was risking 1,000 per trade, so that just gives me what, 4.5 losses in a row before losing it, kind of thing. So yes, I think definitely on a challenge account you can be more risky. 200 is probably fine, I would say. But what you've got to do is make sure as soon as you get onto that funded level, scale right down. Like I said, I was risking 1,000 per trade on my challenge. Now I've got the pro account, I'm risking 300 per trade. So it's not even, I'm scaling down by more than half, you know what I mean? And yeah, I always try and think of it in terms of how many losses in a row would I need to take before losing the account. And when it becomes like an absurd number, like 20, probably a good place for it to be. Like, because realistically, 10 losses in a row, you might not have them all in a row, but you could definitely have 5 in a row, have 2 wins, then have another 5 in a row, or another 7 in a row, whatever it would be. Like, I think 10 losses in a row should only be when you're sort of more confident. And if you with challenges and stuff like that, you can go 10 losses in a row. You could even be a bit more aggressive, go for sort of 5 losses in a row like I did. But yeah, with the challenges, yeah, you've got to find the balance of risking more so it's not boring and you don't get impatient. Obviously you want to be paying for that account for as little as possible, but also you don't just want to completely YOLO it and just blow it in 2 trades. I'm more risky, and I get 2 losses, I tend to just give up. Why, man? Win rate is around 55% and RR is 2-1. I mean, with them stats alone, you should be passing them fine if you're sticking to your rules and not letting emotions take over. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. 2 losses in a row is part of it. Like, I'm trading very well now, and I'm regularly taking losses. But yeah, for me, this is probably the best I've ever traded. And I'm still taking losses, at least 2 in a row on a regular basis. Sometimes 3 in a row. But then yeah, at my worst, I was taking what, 4 in a row. And once you get into that level, it's definitely hard to deal with. But yeah, 2 trades, 2 losses in a row is pretty standard and pretty normal. And yeah, I mean, if you've got a load of back tested data that gives you a win rate of 55% and 2-1 with 2-1 RR, then your trading is obviously alright. It's just purely the emotions that you're struggling with, man. And yeah, like I said, try and work on things that are going to improve that 1 trade a day. Or if you're really adamant, 2 trades a day, then fine. But I would say if you're getting that emotional over taking 2 losses in a row, then you should seriously consider just doing 1 trade a day for a little bit. Because if you're taking 2 trades a day and they're both losses, then that's going to massively affect your emotions in it. But if you're only taking 1 trade a day and you can deal with having that, if that trade's a loss, then you'll come back the next day and be able to execute more confidently without hesitation, sticking to your rules, because you'll have that clear mind of that day reset, wouldn't you? Good thing you moved to break even. Yeah, man, melted through. I like the idea of a break and retest of this previous day value or high again, but I don't want to be rushing into it. It could very easily be just a big fat wick on the 15-minute. So I wanna see a nice confident price action down at this sort of level, but then a retest, just to confirm that we're down there, and I'll look to short it. Yeah, good luck doing it, mate. Good luck. Stick to the rules, and yeah, accept that you're a very emotional human being, like most humans are. And basically put rules in place to try and limit how much the emotions can affect your trading. Because I mean, everyone's emotional. Some people are better at it than others with controlling their emotions, but the one thing that you can control is your rules to limit how much the emotions affect your trading. So yeah, focus there, man. So I'm off. Have a smashing day. Green weeks all round. Yes, Lewis, mate. Have a good one. And yeah, green week all round for everyone, hopefully. Yeah, cheers stopping by, mate. And yeah, I'll see you whenever you're around. Have an alright day at work. $100 I got out of that last trade then. Please explain your strategy briefly, mate. Thank you. My main strategy, mate, is just the volume profile. So this morning, let me zoom out a little bit. I had the previous day volume profile marked out. So if we go back to the previous day, dragged a volume profile, fixed volume profile range from Asia Open on Friday to New York close. We've got the value area here, so this is where 70% of the volume takes place. Yeah, the value area low, value area high, and the point of control tend to be good places to take trades from. And that was my first trade this morning. My winning trade was a short from the previous day, value area high. Obviously, I had a bearish bias coming in, so that was sort of my preferred trade. Obviously, as we approached it, limit order in. And yeah, I only look for very quick one-to-one scalps off of it, basically. Usually in the London sort of 2.5 points. I've been experimenting though with going off of the ATR, which I think was around 3 when I was getting into the trade. So I put my stop loss to 3 points instead of the normal 2.5. And yeah, look for a one-to-one, always slightly more just to account for commissions and stuff. So that's my main strategy. Second trade I took was sort of just using order flow, sort of hoping for a continuation. We were breaking retest the previous day value area high, so maybe I got it wrong. Maybe we're going long for the session. Had a nice big aggressive order here, so just looking for a long off of that, and we got a little reaction. I went to break even and stopped out. This is my least favorite setup. Currently we are rejecting the value area high. It's just sort of the trade that I was looking for, but I just wanted to be a bit more patient with it. Don't want to rush into it. 15-minute could quite easily just be a wick down. Yeah, it's a hand I normally come in with a sort of a general bias on the day, on the week sort of thing, and then I try and structure my trades around that bias. So my main favorite looking trade of the day was the short from this previous day value area high. When we were down here, I had a long position set up at the previous week value area low, only because we'd opened up below it, broken back into it, and yeah, I was liking it. It lined up nicely with the current day point of control as well. When you get the levels line up, sort of just extra confidence. So yeah, I had a limit order set up here just because I liked the idea of shorting from up here. So that was sort of the I wouldn't have been my target, but I like the idea of us getting up there at some point. But obviously I didn't get filled at front run me and went without me. So yeah, so yeah, sort of have a sort of a bias and then structure my trades off of that sort of bias. Don't really love to sort of be in the opposite direction. If I've got like a short bias, wouldn't really love to be in a long kind of thing. Would be more inclined to move to break even earlier, possibly risk slightly less kind of thing. You should have to back test it. I mean, it's there's no easy way, no sort of quick way to do it. You'd have to just set up your volume profile levels every day like you were doing it normally. There's no quick indicator that I know of anyway that you can just sort of say input previous day value area levels. You'd have to manually do it. But yeah, I mainly look at the previous day value area, the previous week value area, and the current day value area as well. So current day obviously is just running from Asia Open, and this is the current day one. We've got the current day value area high up here. Now it's flipped. It was down here somewhere a minute ago. The only issue with obviously the current day stuff is obviously it's constantly updating, so it moves. I do like the idea of a short from here, but I just don't know if I like it enough. Basically, it's not that mechanical. No, man. Definitely not. I've tried making it mechanical before. I've tried sort of like just like a limit order on it every day's previous day's point of control. I couldn't find a way to make it work. Yeah, it should have been short. That would have been me in and out. Should have been short. I was just a little bit skeptical. We had lots of aggressive sellers down here. Nice aggressive wick back up. Felt like we could have quite easily just pushed through. We haven't really. I was gonna say we haven't really respected this level, but this morning we have. Yeah, just we've had the big push up, the big push down. Yeah, I just was a bit hesitant about it, but I think that would have been a good trade. Should have taken it. Mechanical strategy, program it and test it automatically. Yeah, okay. All the best of that, man. I think that's the dream, innit? That's the dream. Yes, no, I don't think there's really anything I'll do that's really that mechanical. Still keeping on the Asia levels. What the volume profile for the Asia session? If so, no, not really. Well, obviously, I look at the current day, which is mostly obviously the Asia session. Oh, the Asia Open. Yes, I do. I have that marked out automatically on this yellow line. This platform's quite nice. It does it automatically for me. Yeah, I don't trade it how, you know, I've sent that DM to you. Okay, man, I don't trade like that on NQ. I think it was profitable, but it was just very barely profitable. Do you know what I mean? It was a nice little addition, and I haven't really been looking at it, to be honest. Much I haven't really been looking at NQ, but it's I definitely trade from it on ES here and there when it sort of lines up with my bias and stuff, and if it lines up with another level especially as well. It quite often lines up with like a point and control play, to be honest. This is your 21 EMA. Using pine charts and TradeIfy added some more conditions. Now it has 70% win rate, 1 to 3, yeah, but only happens once a month. I want to have more strategies. Okay, yeah, nice, man. I mean, when I was doing it and it was working, it had a good 70% win rate and I was loving it. The only thing that I don't love about it is it performs best and works really well in trending session, trending conditions. If you get a couple of months of consolidation, which we probably tend to do maybe at least once a year, it just absolutely gets destroyed. If you can find a way to avoid that, then yeah, it should be decent for you, man. Much only focusing on high low open now, just 10-point rejection or support. Yeah, is it working alright? Okay, man. Yeah, I think if the quicker in and out you are, they can work quite nicely. It's just a numbers game, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get sometimes it just blasts through. But yeah, as long as you've got a stop loss in place, and yeah, it's just about getting it right more times than wrong. Really help my over trading 20 traders levels. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, it's like what I was saying to Dominic. Just obviously accept that you're emotional, you overtrade, whatever, and have sort of very strict rules in place to try and limit how much those emotions can affect your trading. And it's something you can get better at, but it just takes time and the confidence and stuff like that. Yeah, I think having strict rules and stuff like that limits how much the emotions can creep in is definitely a good way to be. Leo, how we doing? Good morning. Bright and early for you. What's the time where you are, man? It's not. Please tell me you didn't get up at 4 AM just to see my ugly face. Added the previous high or lows. Day super condition in the kill zone. So it's now avoiding trumpeters. Okay, nice, man. 6 feet. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But yeah, I appreciate you, Leo, man. Yeah, it's not been too bad of a morning, Leo. Up 1 hour, break even on the other. Shorted from previous day value area high, and then was trying to long from this large aggressive buy here. I hoped that we were going to have a trending session, but we've fallen back down. So yeah, this was the break-even trade. And I wanted to short from previous day value area high again as we sort of fell back in. It was like a little break and retest, but hesitated. Wasn't amazingly confident on it. Would have been a winner, but yeah, just wasn't feeling it 100%. It's not a trade I take very often. I think that's why I hesitated on it. But yeah, so I'm up. But I'm actually up more because I haven't actually journaled my break-even trade yet. 876 on the day over all the funded. But it was break-even on my break-even trade was break-even on Top Step. Up maybe $1. Yeah, after fees, $2, something like that. But I was up $100 on the other account, so I should probably journal it. I don't tend to normally journal my break evens because I don't have any way of actually listing it as break even on this this journal, so I don't tend to bother. It's only normally a couple of quid difference kind of thing, but I probably should because I'm actually $100 up on the day on that trade. So let's journal it quickly. 17. $345, $354. That's 5. 45. The London session, and it was a long 3-point stop, and I'll put win price 79775, so 1 point. Different 3-3, that'll do. So it was $100 on the other account, and what was it on this? $3.57 per account times up by 6, 21.42. Add that to 100, 121.42. Minimal, but worth writing in. Which puts me at positive on the year. $32 up on the year. Finally got there. Spent all year trying to get out of the drawdown I got into first couple of months. And we're in the green on the year. Buzzing. 1,000 up on the day. $1.50. Now $32 up on the year. I suppose you can't see it from your display. 32 up on the year. $9.97 on the day. Not quite $12.50, but 32 is fine. I'll take 32. Oh, point of control is just flipped on the day. But I think I want to call it while I'm ahead. Potentially still another short opportunity from here, but especially now point of control is flipped, I'm not wanting to play that. Good first day on the new funded account on Table for Trader, 325 up. And yeah, 1,000 up altogether, overall 7 of them. Which is nice. Yes, I don't want to risk it for a biscuit. I'm up on the day 1R, just over 1R. And as I'm moving in a week, I need to 2 weeks. I need to go and start packing, getting the house ready. I think today's agenda is to sort the garden out because the garden's a shithole, so I need to get that sorted out before we leave. So I think that's the plan for today, and it's fucking Baltic, so I'll be coating up. Yes, I shall be back tomorrow for the London session. Sounds like another video day in the life coming. No, don't have the time for that, man. All hands on deck, get it done. Quick as. I think we're also going out for lunch as well, so only got a few hours to get it done. Yes, cheers for stopping by, everyone. Special thanks to Brazilian Leo for being up at 6:30 to join the live stream. And I mean, special thanks to everyone being here, to be fair. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the London session, normal time. Yeah, good luck everyone. Play it safe, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. See you later, guys.